Okay, what is the next topic? Let me see. Don't worry, I will let you know about this leap year. Okay. Okay, where was that? Decision making, right? Okay, something called switch statement. Switch statement. Okay, I've already completed if statement, else if statement, and nested if statement. Nested if statement, right?
Yes.
Understand every these three points. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay, so let's move towards the switch statement. Let me share my window screen. What is switch statement? Okay, imagine if I have a lot more condition like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so forth. Lot more condition. Okay, or if the condition I have something like A or B or C character in D and lot more condition. So every time if I write if else statement, that will become more cumbersome, and that will become for programmer to if there is any error, then it will become very cumbersome for programmer to rectify that error, to actually find that error. Understand? Let's say
Yes.
we have 20 conditions, right? We have 20 conditions. Let's take a 20 condition, but in real life it's not exactly a 20 condition. In real life, which I have programmed for in Amazon, actually it's almost above 100 to 200 conditions, just for a simple sake of program. Let's say I will just show you an example. Let's say I have
Yes.
opened Amazon.in, right? Okay, there you have this. I've actually not clicked on this, but I've scrolled just on this. And if I go to this my account or my order, or sorry, right, my order, if I click on this, then it will open that. And how it will let know that this actually the user is logged in, because have you see that my account is already logged in? Hello, yes. It is showing that, right? Like here, how it is knowing that? Exactly, it is storing something called cache memory. Cache memory, not cache. Sessions, that when you will learn web development, full stack web development, then you will going to learn about cache and sessions and cookies about things. Okay, so in the cookies there are lot more conditions to a lot more conditions, that if the user is logged in or not, user have this id or not, or user have proper if I'm trying to some misbehaving with the space, right? Like if in the inspect element I will try to modify some of the code of this website or something like that. So it will going to be identify that this user is currently manipulating my code or something like that. So Amazon will instantly block me. So there are a lot more conditions. Okay, I guess we will find this condition here. Okay, can you see this lot of this called JavaScript code? Okay, this where conditions. This is called a JavaScript code. There are a lot more conditions here. Even if you can skip, see that here we have script. Right, you can see that script text is equal to JavaScript. This is all the concept of web development. Okay, so in this there are a lot more conditions. Okay, let's see that this is also condition. N is equal to 31, 23. There are a lot more conditions. Okay, lot more conditions they are there. So if I try to write this if else statement in a for very long conditions, then it will become very cumbersome for programmers to understand that code, to debug that code, right? So
Yes,
there
sir.
is a concept called switch statement is used. In what a switch statement, we will simply pass a variable like it's what's the syntax I will tell you, just switch. Okay, or inside this body, inside this bracket, I will pass a condition. Okay, sorry, a value, and based on that value, let's say value is equal to 1. For 1 I have to define something. Okay, for 1 I have to define something. If the condition is 1, then I have to define something. If the condition is true or 2, then I have to define something. So on and so forth. If the condition is n, I will define something for to do. All right,
Yes, sir.
understand? Okay,
Yes,
if
sir.
okay, for the same, if I write the program for if else, then what how it will looks like? if if the condition is 1, let's say it's not exactly this, but let's say if condition is 1. Okay, this if complete. Else if condition is 2, let's say. Okay, this line of a code will execute. Okay, when so and so forth up to else if condition is n minus 1. Okay, then something line of a code else for n, for condition n, this line of code will execute. That will become so cumbersome, right? Understand? So we will use
Yes.
this simple if else statement for that. If else statement is also useful for menu driven programming. Menu driven programming is what let me give let me give an example. Have you ever seen about let's say, have you played any game? So play any game or anything else, there you got a menu kind of thing. Press 1 to this, press 2 for this, press 3 for this. Okay, have you ever listened IVR call? IVR call, you know what is a IVR call?
No, sir. No.
Okay, have you have you ever talked to customer care, any of the customer care?
Sir, 1,000 times.
1,000 times. So the way you are connecting to the customer care, that something male or female is speaking, hi, welcome to Vodafone or welcome to Geo or something like that.
Yes.
Press 1 for Hindi, press 2 for English, and press 3 for Malayali, press 4 for Telugu, etc. thing. Right? This is
Yes.
IVR call. That IVR call, that automatic generated system is there basically, that is waiting for your response to proceed further. Press 1 for Hindi, press 2 for English. Okay, they are waiting for the response that if user will press 1, I will do this. I will simply execute this line of code for this for user. I will simply let's say for English, press 1. I have pressed English. So it will she or he will give me the press 9 for connecting to the customer care. Press 1 for balance related query, something like that. Okay, if I press 2 for Hindi, then we'll say हिंदी के सॉरी कस्टमर केयर से बात करने के लिए 9 दबाएं. अगर आपको किसी आपके ऑर्डर से रिलेटेड कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन जाननी हो तो ये दबाएं, वो दबाएं, ऐसा ऐसा अलग अलग ऑप्शन आता है. Okay,
Yes.
that is called menu driven programming. That is done with the menu driven programming, and switch statement is very much useful in that. Okay, I will give you in a very good example. Okay, let me first erase this, clear for my drawing. Okay, I will simple what a program I will tell you is. Okay, let's suppose this is my simple screen. I will give a message to user, enter two numbers. Okay, enter two numbers. I am writing in a short form. If user will enter two number, okay, let's say 2 for example. Then I will give him a option: 1 for addition, 2 for subtraction, 3 for multiplication, 4 for division, and something like that. Okay, I'm giving the user the choice. I'm giving user the choice about what you want to perform on the data you have given to me. All right. Okay, let's say I have created a two variable a and b, and in this variable I will store a value accepted from user. Okay, and I will simply print a message to user that what you want to do. Okay, I will simply this, I will line change, and I will basic calculator, print a message like basic calculator. It will be just for just looking nice. Okay. Basic calculator. All right, and I will change line twice, and I will print a message one for addition. Okay, and we'll change a line, and 2 for subtraction. We'll change a line, and 3 for multiplication. And 4 for division. Right. Okay, just for a sake, let's print this value and check for the. Okay, wait. Okay, just for checking how it is looking, I will just simply run it. Nothing fancy. Okay, address. Okay, now it is showing a message. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes.
देख रहे हो आप लोग? One
Yes.
addition, it is giving me option. Okay, option for choose what I want to perform. For one, I will simply perform addition in this two number, or two for subtraction, multiplication, division. Okay, now I will write a choice. अब सबको समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
नहीं आ रहा तो पूछ लो भाई. Scanf, okay. Scanf percent d comma choice. I will simple create a variable called choice and will put on this. Okay, now the choice will be of 4 only. Either I have to perform addition, division, subtraction, or multiplication. I have stored in a variable called choice. Okay, now if I did the programming with if else statement, then what I will do, if choice is equal to 1. Okay, अगर choice 1 है तो भाई मेरे को addition perform करना है. नहीं तो अगर मेरी choice 2 है, अगर else if choice इक्वल टू 2 है तो मेरे को कुछ और करना है. इस तरह में करता है. ठीक है, तो अगर ये लेट से मेरे पास बहुत ज्यादा होता, लेट से बहुत ज्यादा अगर मेरे पास ऑप्शन होता तो मैं क्या करता, इतना सारा कोड लिखता तो मेरे को बहुत ही वो होता. मेरे को बार बार कंडीशन चेक करनी पड़ती, इफ एल्स कंडीशन चेक करना पड़ता. और भी मैं बताऊंगा क्यों होता, और भी रीजन बताऊंगा मैं आपको. इफ ये स्विच स्टेटमेंट में क्या फायदा है. लेट्स से स्विच, this is switch statement, and I will simply pass that variable, because this variable contains the value on which value I am going to perform something. Okay, right? Understand? In this
Yes.
we have cases. Case 1, let's say user have entered in this 1. Okay, it means it have to the user have to perform addition on the numbers. Okay, so I will firstly store on the choice and pass to the switch statement that okay, this is a condition, their user have entered something, and in this choice there is something called one stored. If user have given 1, then 1 is stored in the choice variable. Then for 1, what I have to perform? Addition simply. Then I will print f. Okay, let printing not good. Okay, I will create a variable called answer. Okay, and in the answer I will store simply a plus b. A plus b. Okay, similarly for 4 cases, 4 different cases is there. And this I will do minus. Second is subtraction, right?
Yes.
And division. Case 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now if user haven't entered any of the number between this, so I have to something print that wrong choice or something, print please try again later, like something like that, right? That
Yes.
is called default. Okay, if the value of the choice is not belongs to in between this 4, this depends on my condition. Okay, I have only 4 messages to print, so I have decided for 4 only. Okay, if the value doesn't belong to this 4, this 1 2 3 4, or if I user had entered -1, let's say, or 0, or any other number, then I have to do something. Then I will print a message that invalid input. Okay, okay. So one more thing I have missed here, and for what okay, let me explain you. I have stored an answer, and after this switch I will print that answer. Answer equal to percentile d answer. Okay, now just wait. Okay, if user has entered 1, then what will happen? Simply इस लाइन कोड में आएगा, choice के अंदर आएगा, चॉइस में दिखेगा 1, ठीक है। 1 के बाद इसने इस पर एग्जीक्यूट कर दिया कि आंसर में स्टोर कर दिया, लेकिन इसके बाद ये 2 भी एग्जीक्यूट करेगा, 3 भी, 4 भी कर देगा। तो मुझे इसको रोकने के लिए कुछ करना पड़ेगा कि नहीं भाई, अगर आप एक बार कुछ कर दियो तो उसके बाद आपको नहीं चलना है, इसके अंदर का आपको कोड चलना ही नहीं है, ठीक है। मुझे रोकना पड़ेगा ना, क्योंकि अगर मैंने इसको किया तो ये क्या करेगा पता है? अगर लेट से मैंने, ओके मैं आपको रन करके दिखाता हूँ। मैंने एंटर किया 50 और 30, ओके। अगर दोनों का एडिशन करना है मेरे को, मैंने तो एडिशन दे दिया, सिंपल चॉइस दिया मैंने 1 का। मैं थोड़ा सा इसको बड़ा कर देता हूँ। मैंने चॉइस 1 दिया कि मुझे एडिशन करना है, लेकिन देखिए क्या कर रहा है, इनवैलिड इनपुट भी कर रहा है और आंसर 1 भी कर रहा है। मतलब ये कर क्या रहा है, पहले यहाँ पे आके इनवैलिड इनपुट कर दे रहा है, फिर आकर के आपका आंसर 1 कर दे रहा है, ओके। देखिए ये कैसे हो रहा है, आपका ये लाइन ऑफ कोड एग्जीक्यूट हो जा रहा है, ओके, केस 1 एग्जीक्यूट हो जा रहा है, उसके बाद ये भी एग्जीक्यूट हो रहा है। मतलब ए के आंसर के अंदर a माइनस बी की वैल्यू स्टोर कर रहा है। पहले a प्लस बी करा, फिर a माइनस बी करा, मतलब कि पहले उसने a प्लस बी करके 80 स्टोर कर दिया आंसर, उसके बाद उसने a माइनस बी करके 20 स्टोर कर दिया, क्योंकि मैंने इनपुट क्या दिया था 50 और 30 दिया था ना, है ना।
Yes.
उसने फिर 20 स्टोर कर दिया यहाँ पे। 20 स्टोर करने के बाद फिर उसने मल्टीप्लीकेशन स्टोर किया, 5 इंटू 50 इंटू 30 अप्रॉक्स 1500, राइट? नहीं, हाँ यस 1500। एंड उसके बाद फिर ये कर दिया आंसर में, उसके बाद ये चौथा लाइन ऑफ कोड भी एग्जीक्यूट कर दे रहा है, उसके बाद डिवाइड कर दे रहा है a बाय b, 50 डिवाइड बाय 30 इंटीजर है, मतलब कि 1 टाइम्स जाएगा, पॉइंट में आएगा नहीं वैल्यू, तो सिंपल आंसर में 1 कर दिया, ठीक है। 1 आंसर में स्टोर कर दिया, उसके बाद इसने ये भी एग्जीक्यूट कर दिया कि इनवैलिड इनपुट भी इसने एग्जीक्यूट किया, उसके बाद इसने आंसर भी प्रिंट कर दिया, राइट। तो मुझे रोकना पड़ेगा कि अगर मैं एक चीज कर दूं तो उसके बाद दूसरा मेरा एग्जीक्यूट ना हो, तो उसके लिए मैं कुछ यूज करता हूँ कॉल्ड ब्रेक स्टेटमेंट, ब्रेक, ओके। सबके बाद में ब्रेक लगा दूंगा, जितने भी केस हैं सबके बाद में ब्रेक लगा दूंगा, ओके। मैं डिफॉल्ट के बाद इसलिए लगाऊंगा कि ये लास्ट कंडीशन है, तो इसके बाद कोई लाइन नहीं है तो एग्जीक्यूट नहीं करेगा, वो मतलब नहीं है। आप समझ, ब्रेक क्यों लगाया समझ में आया? किसी को डाउट है तो पूछिए प्लीज।
So, if the first situation we will not enter, then what about it will directly go on the second one
Okay.
means?
Right. If I have entered 3 in choice, then it will store in choice and it will pass to switch statement, then it will go and check case 1, no it's not exactly case 1, so it will not execute this. Case 2, no it's not exactly case 2. Case 3, yes it's case 3, so it will perform a multiplication on this and store it answer, and it will break. As soon as it will observe break, it will come out of this body, it will come out of directly this body, okay. After this it will directly jump from, okay let me, as soon as it says it sees break, then they come out of this body and come onto line 23, right? Break is on the line 18. As soon as it sees the break, it will come directly on the line 23, because this is the 22 is the closing of that switch statement, okay. This will exactly happen. Now, enter two numbers. Please give me any two number.
So 14, 15.
14, 15. Okay. What you want to perform?
Sir, second one.
Multiplication. Okay. Let's say multiplication or subtraction. Okay. Subtraction will be -1. So let me enter 2. It will show it have to print -1, right? Let's see. -1, right?
Yes.
Okay. Understand what is the meaning
Yes.
of switch statement? Okay. Now one more thing, that is program is terminating. After this, the program starts terminating. Okay. While we are in a control flow, so I want to decide the control flow of a program, that after this my program must not have to exit, okay, my program must have to be restart. So what will I do here is, after this answer, okay, I will write a statement called goto. What is goto statement? I will let you know. Oh, don't worry. Goto, let's say I have given any variable name, let's say b. I have no b is already integer variable. Let's say label. I have given a name label, okay, and I have defined here a label like this. So what it will do, as soon as it will print the answer, okay, Okay, just for beautiful thing. It will display. Okay. As soon as it sees it will print the answer. It comes to this. What is go to? Go to label. Go to label and program. While the program is being compiled, it is already observed by programmer that this is a label. Okay, this is a label. This is like a kind of a flag. Okay, एक मेरा फ्लैग है कि हाँ मैं डायरेक्शन दिखा सकूं, मेरा एक आइडेंटिफिकेशन के लिए एक जगह को आइडेंटिफाई करने के लिए मैंने एक लेबल दिया. ओके, दिस इज अ काइंड ऑफ अ लेबल और फ्लैग टू आइडेंटिफाई लोकेशन. As soon as in the line 25, as soon as it sees go to label, then it will understand, okay, I have to go to the label. Then instead of going from this program to this line, sorry, not this, from go to this line, from line 25 to 26, it will jump to line 5. After line 5, line 6, it will start executing from this. Okay, understand?
Yes, sir.
This is what the rule of go to. Okay, let's rerun the program. Enter two numbers. I have entered 50 and 34. Let's say I have to perform addition. Okay, let me erase this. Okay, I have to perform addition. I have entered 1 and enter. Answer is 4, and again it is printing the same message that entered two numbers. Right? Understand? Means
Yes.
this program will not terminate from this line. It will again go to this. After execution, it will go to this, again go to this. It will be like in a loop. Okay, from this line going to this. Okay, and executes line completely like in a loop. This program will never going to terminate. Okay, what is loop? Okay, wait. From this line, it will go to this after a label. Sorry. After a label. Now understand? And after this, it will start executing this line, and again it will go to this, and again it will execute this complete, then again go to this. It will like in a loop. Understand? Loop. What is loop? Anyone knows the meaning, English meaning of loop? Don't worry, loop is a concept in C programming. I will teach you. But what is the meaning of loop in English? Anyone knows?
Sir, a curved or round shape.
You can't say that curved or round shape. It's not a shape. It's not related to a shape. It's related to a condition. Then what is loop? Okay, let me explain you. Have you अगर आपको कोई गाना अच्छा लगता है, आप मोबाइल में कोई गाना सुन रहे हो, तो आप उसको बार बार सुनते हो, है ना? कोई गाना आपको अच्छा लगा, लेट्स से कोई गाना अच्छा लगा, तो आप बार बार सुनते हो, आपको अंदर से अच्छा लगता है. यहाँ कोई फीलिंग वाली बात नहीं है, बट आपको अंदर से अच्छा लग रहा है, आप बार बार सुन रहे हो गाना. ओके, तो दैट इज कॉल्ड अ लूप. आप उस गाने को लूप पे सुन रहे हो. ओके, आप अगर कोई म्यूजिक प्लेयर देखो तो वहाँ पे होता है, अगर नीचे ऑप्शन होता है प्ले दिस ऑडियो ऑन लूप, shuffle or loop, like this, right?
Yes.
Have you ever noticed?
Yes, the shuffle option is given there.
Shuffle option, and if you again tap on this kind of a loop is loop function is activated. Like if you have 1 to 10, 1 to 10 music is there, 1 to 10 music is there, then after 10 it will again come to first, and again it will play. It will never going to stop playing music, right? Unless and until you stop it, right? That is called loop. Okay, don't worry, loop is the next concept which I will teach you. But here it is forming like a loop. It is not exactly a loop, but it is forming like a loop. This program will never going to be terminate unless and until I manually stop it from here. जैसे कि अगर यूजर ने कोई मेरा गलत इनपुट दिया, तो अगर लेट्स से यूजर ने मेरा ABCD कुछ दे दिया, तो वो कैसे अंडरस्टैंड करेगा, क्या करेगा, कैसे स्टोर करेगा? आप यहाँ पे कहीं कंडीशन डाल दो, इफ में डाल दो कि if value is not in between या something like that. आप समझ रहे हो कंडीशन? If value is not equal to 1 or not equal to 2 something, or value not in between this, then we have to print this. आप कोई भी कंडीशन डाल सकते हो अपने यहाँ पे, कुछ भी आप यहाँ पे, या तो फिर और कंडीशन ऐड करो डिवीजन के अलावा. लेट्स से आप करना चाहते हो कुछ एक्सपोनेंशियल निकालना है आपको, 2 to the power समथिंग, तो पहले आप वैल्यू ले लो, या तो फिर आप पावर निकालना है, तो अभी पहले आप इंटर लिख दो, इंटर नंबर एंड इंटर अ पावर, आप उसकी पावर निकाल लो. ओके आप कुछ भी कर सकते हो, आप जो भी मैथमेटिकल बेसिक ऑपरेशन होते हैं आप अभी यहाँ पे ट्राई करो अपने एंड पे, ठीक है, अपने एंड पे ट्राई करना, पहले इसका आप स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो, या तो फिर आप इसको नोट करो तो नोट कर लो, सेव कर लो, उसके बाद इसको अपने कंपाइलर पे आप रन करना, और इसमें अलग अलग एक्सपेरिमेंट परफॉर्म करना। क्योंकि मैं एक चीज और, यहाँ पे मैंने केस लिखा है 1 2 लिखा है, ओके, मैं चाहूँ तो केस में को वेरिएबल ए में भी स्टोर कर सकता हूँ, मतलब कैरेक्टर भी करा सकता हूँ, कोई स्ट्रिंग में नहीं करा सकता। लेट्स में ये स्ट्रिंग हो गया मेरा, लिख दिया मैंने यश, ये मैं कंडीशन नहीं दे सकता, मैं सिंगल कैरेक्टर दे सकता हूँ कि वाई पे अगर हो तो क्या करे, ये हो तो क्या करे, ये हो तो क्या करे, ये हो तो क्या करे। ओके, मैंने कुछ बताया था आपको, कैर टाइप का डेटा टाइप, कैर वो एक सिंगल
Yes, sir.
कैरेक्टर को स्टोर करता है। ओके, आप उसके बेस पे स्टोर कराओ और कुछ कराओ अपने अपने अकॉर्डिंग, कुछ ना कुछ ऐसे करते रहो ट्विक्स। ओके, तभी आप लोग सीख पाओगे अच्छे से, क्योंकि मैंने बहुत सारे ट्विक्स करे हैं ऐसा, ठीक है, मैं मतलब दिन भर मतलब पढ़ता ज्यादा नहीं था, मैं यही करते रहता था, मैक्सिमम टाइम में यही करते रहता था। मुझे लगता था कि मुझे बहुत प्रोग्रामिंग आ गई, बहुत कुछ आ गया, लेकिन जब धीरे धीरे बड़ा हुआ, धीरे धीरे सब कुछ जाना, तो पता चला कि अभी तो कुछ नहीं पता है, अभी बहुत कुछ है। मशीन लर्निंग एआई, उसके बारे में कुछ पता ही नहीं था मुझे क्या होता है। एंड ट्रस्ट मी, इट इज अ वेरी वास्ट कॉन्सेप्ट, मशीन लर्निंग एंड एआई, very vast concept. Even my mind also blows. What is this? What I have learned? Okay, this kind of thing. Okay, I will end the session today here only, and from the next lecture I will be continuing with the loops. What is loop, right?
Okay, sir.
There is something called for loop, while loop, do while loop. Why is loop is useful? Where loop is useful? Everything I will gonna tell you.